Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Getting crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the visiting team and the Tennessee Titans. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70 Lions. 19 Chargers.
From the gun, it's Ward. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got TK, complete. And he has this down at the 34. Offense up to the line fast.
60 Vikings, 50 Vikings, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Titans, first down.
Draw play, this is Spears. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Red, Cowboy 80, Mustang 19, Dragon 60.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7-0.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Airing it out to start this drive. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Gibson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and just 2 to go. Running it again with Gibson. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
He has it on the QB sneak, and he's in for the touchdown. The Blues finish off their opening drive.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Blues start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
1970 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket.
Oh boy, and this was doomed from the start. Left the pocket, search greener pastures. Things weren't much better on the other side.
Ready?
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Makes the tackle. No one's around him. He's got space. Has a hole left. Room to run. Reaches the 40. At the 20. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Blues 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, they'll start with Gibson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he's throwing deep, left side. He intercepts the pass. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up a turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
7-5.
To the air with Ward. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60, 79 Broncos.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one. As this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
70, 70 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Mustang Knights.
4th down. Here's Ward. Downfield to DK. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Let's go now.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lions, Warrior 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Chop 60, Chop 60.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Now, Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let go.
Spears running behind center. Escapes the defender. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have it first.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They run once more with Spears. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Titans double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 21-7 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Working now from the gun. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
That's taken on the 7. He gets him out of the deep part of their halves. This is out across the 20.
On the set.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. It's caught. This is Lam McConkey. Well taken down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
1st and 10 here. Ward. It's caught at the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Ready,
1st
set.
and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Spears trying this straight ahead. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ready.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
60 Bobcats, 60. Let's go. 1970 Lions.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
60 Eagles, 6, go!
Pitch play here, Spears. Picked up a few as he heads out back. Oh, just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Now looking to throw with Ward. He steps in and makes the interception. And the Blues will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop it.
Jency from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go!
Shotgun handed off to Gibson. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. And it's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Second and 3 now. Here's a quick pass, caught outright. Dodges another stop. He does it, touchdown! The Blues make it a 1-score game before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Blues parlay the interception into points. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. The Bridge team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
70 Ranger. Get it? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Tiger. 19.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offensive line fast.
Dragon 60.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ward off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. Come on. Set.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. They should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Okay.
On 4th down, Ward. He connects downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Again, Ward going to the air. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
First down.
1st down, Spears. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready. Mustang Knights. 70.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Slide's kick is up and good. And they will push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Set to go now from the 35. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Blues make it a 1-score game before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
18 Rattler, 18 Warrior, 17, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Throwing now on first down. Ward. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Pioneer.
Second and 10 now. Ward finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down from the 42.
18 Cardinal, 18, hey! Trap 60, trap 60!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
First down throw here for Ward. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some room to follow.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. They'll run with Gibson to begin the third. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. It's dumped off. Gibson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Now a give. It's Gibson headed right. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Going to the ground again on first. Takes another one. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives him a first down.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at him and go make a point.
They give up the guns. It's Gentile. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. This time it's a passing play. It's a screen play to Gentile. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Blues can add to their side of the scoreboard. That one splits the uprights. And the Blues take the lead on that successful kick.
27.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe. yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Fires back, Gibson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And they're going to have a first down now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Blues.
On first down, it's Gibson. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They're throwing it. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Gibson on 2nd down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push. Get a good gain. Get some positive yards. Job well done.
Hey, check that. Check. Hurt.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Dive play straight ahead. Was pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Now Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Third and 6 for them to figure out
19
now.
tight, 19 tight. Get it. 18, 19. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Okonkwo brings it in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs from 37. Now Spears. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. Ready,
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped Gronk, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd down. Here's Spears. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
18 Rattler, 8 Bronco.
They're going to try to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like you could see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
to the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
32-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead,
he has the touchdown. The Blues come through to tie it in the 4th. They have this try now to put them in front late.
For the extra point.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Following the penalty, the kick moves up and he sends it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Spears running behind center. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
no frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
19 Lions. Go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. 8. Ready.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's back to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Spears trying this straight ahead. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They run once more with Spears. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Go check. Nice. Bring it. Check. Hurt. Ready.
A handoff to Spears. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field. You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Here he is to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Back to throw. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. Connects on the crosser. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Up in the pace here as the clock continues to run. And they get this spiked at about the last possible moment, Bronx. So now, this game's going to come down to a field goal try. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. So they're going to go ahead and call the timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. And after 4 quarters of battle, it comes down to their kicker. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have 1 final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 68. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
1 final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is brought in at the 15. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. But they got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody.